I did actually a physical geography degree at university, and when I was looking for jobs and what my next step was going to be, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. When I looked at the application at Nationwide, I thought actually this looks like something I could do. It was interesting. I know that we produce so much data from our phones even every single day, and I just thought, why not? The format of it was 3 different placements, so I started doing a kind of strategy type role. I sat in on a lot of stakeholder meetings, really senior sessions, so I really got an understanding of the big picture of data at Nationwide. And after that, I then moved on to learning a bit more about data visualization, talking to stakeholders around the business and understanding what is it that they want and how can I help deliver that. I then moved on to my third section of the scheme, and that was data governance. So that is all about how we look after our data, how do we make sure that it's owned, how do we make sure we understand it. I then thought, okay, which bits did I enjoy the most? And for me, that was a lot of the visualization stuff and talking to people, understanding how I could actually help make their lives simpler. And I then went into a role that is kind of a bit of a mix of the both. So we're engineering some data onto one platform, make it much simpler for people. And then the second bit is giving that to people in ways that is better than Excel. Really cool, insightful tools, so dashboards and natural language, so like Google for data, and things that will just make their lives easier. Data is definitely a fast-moving discipline, and I've had the opportunity to go to a few different things. So I've been to the London Business Forum for a few different talks. I've been to one about happiness, which was amazing, and I've also been recently to Texas in America. So that's been a great opportunity, not only to enhance my knowledge and learning, but also to meet other companies and understand what they're doing with data, how they're building a better data culture, becoming more data-driven, understanding their use cases, all of that kind of thing. So that's really useful for me in my job. You don't have to have done a degree and got a master's in science or maths. It's for everyone. And it's not just heavy coding or at a screen your entire day doing some deep stuff down in some weird network. It's all of those things and more. You can do so many different roles. I've done things from governance to strategy to visualization, stakeholder engagements. We're encouraged definitely to share ideas, however big or small, and try and implement different things. And if it fails, that's okay. We learn from it, and that's the whole idea. We're moving towards more agile ways of working, iterative development, continuously changing, taking on board ideas from our stakeholders around the business. And we want to get away from the noise, and we want to get to actually what is the data telling us and what can we use from that data to actually get a decision quicker than ever before, and use something that is from the facts instead of people's opinions, and that will help us to make better decisions for our members at the end of the day. I've met so many amazing people, more than I could ever imagine, who have massively helped me, supported me, helped me learn, helped me choose different areas to work in. A lot of our senior managers, some of our execs, actually began at Nationwide as either apprentices, graduates, IPs even, and they are still here today. And I think that speaks volumes, not only for the schemes that they've started on, the people that they've met, but Nationwide as a whole and its culture. There's so many different opportunities, and it really is for everyone. Don't ever rule it out as a discipline. It is massively growing, and it's one of the places to be right now at Nationwide.